you here at the channel to do a little reading. We're just gonna draw some cards for the weekend. We're gonna see how Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are gonna go. I think I'll do like 3 cards for each, you know, like the energy, how to work with it, and the outcome. And maybe like an overall card and the shadow card. So like 10 cards overall. I hope the week is treating you well. It's been pretty okay for myself. Been kind of slow, but and too hot, but it's been okay. My energy's starting to slow down. I'm getting kind of tired. It's like 1 in the morning right here where I'm at, but I'm trying to stick to this schedule that I made, and I really want to do this weekend reading. I got really excited by the reading that I'm going to upload, that I recorded shortly before this for Wednesday, and so if you haven't checked out Wednesday's reading, check it out. It's, you know, it's not super exciting, but like we're diving into that Ace of Pentacles energy that we had for Wednesday in the cards, and today we're going to get into that Hierophant energy like for Friday, and then we're going to like build into the rest of the weekend, okay? I think after the Hierophant we had the King of Wands for Sight. So, and I haven't recorded a weekly reading for next week yet, so I think I'll probably do that tomorrow on Wednesday or Thursday. And yeah, we're going to use the Bay Area Tarot because this is, I think, probably most right now that I use regularly, so yeah, it's going to be wild. It sounds like it's going to be a wild weekend, okay? I hope everybody is staying safe out there. I hope that we aren't getting too stressed out by everything that's going on in our lives, in the world, what have you, you know. Some things are out of our control, and that's okay. We don't have to control everything. We don't have, as long as we are staying steady, as long as we are staying centered, we're going to be towards wherever we need to be for the greatest good of all, okay? For the highest outcome that can be achieved. And we have faith in that. You know, we can all do what we can in our own way. Alright, that said, let's get into this first. Let's take some cleansing breaths. Okay, we're going to visualize white light coming down on us or pouring through our whole body. You can visualize this any way you like. I'm enjoying lately to visualize it as a white beam of light coming down from the heavens, okay? So that light down your forehead, down your face, relaxing your muscles as it goes, down your neck, down to your shoulders, past your shoulders, from your eyes down your back, your mid-back, and you can feel everywhere where the light's going is relaxing and loosening, releasing the tension, becoming more comfortable. As the light is flowing down to your elbows, to your rib cage, down to your wrists and fingers, the tips of your fingers, going down to your solar plexus, going down to your lower abdomen, going to your hips, going down to your thighs, to your knees, to your shins, to your ankles, to your heels, to the arches of your feet, to the balls of your feet, the tops of your feet, to the very tips of your toes. Okay? Every single cell in your body is affected by this beautiful white light. It's cleansing white light. So in this state, we are going to take a deep breath in, breathing in peace, love, tranquility, truth, and breathing out darkness, negativity, denial, doubt, anxiety. Peace, love, harmony, tranquility, truth. Breathing out disarray, negativity, judgment. In peace, love, harmony, tranquility, kindness. Isolation, anxiety, loneliness, upset, negativity, doubt. And we can come back into our full awareness. Hey, hey. Thank you for breathing with me. Thanks for that nice little cleanse. It was relaxing in this time where I'm already tired. But it feels good, you know. It's just like get those weird little funky things that come into your field, slough them off. It feels good. Okay. So I'm going to use this spray here. I'm not smudging or lighting incense right now. This is a cleansing spray I've made with a bunch of different potions, and it works. Okay, it works. Okay, so let's draw a moon oracle as we like to do. Tapping in with my people for our weekend messages. Give me a card for the entire weekend, Friday through Sunday. Let's do it. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. Friday through Saturday. Friday through Saturday. Friday through Saturday. Oh, we're getting closer. It's getting chaotic. Highest messages for our highest good. Oh, nothing is yet set in stone. Well, well, well. And emotions are running high. Okay. Good to be aware. Good to be aware. Alright. So let's read Mutable Moon. Nothing is set in stone. Nothing is set in stone. I'm just looking for it in here. Thank you. Mutable is all about change, shape-shifting even, that something is still developing. This card indicates that something is indeed changing and there's room for maneuver. So take it as a sign that the situation you're asking about is far from finalized. If you're not happy with the current state of play, that's marvelous. It means you can still change the course of the outcome. However, there is also a sense that the situation could perhaps be a little unstable. For some, this is great news because you can still influence it. Others will struggle with the uncertainty, but should stay with it a little longer. Either way, nothing is set in stone yet. Attuned to the moon, I know that the best will unfold for me. Additional meanings for this card. You're meandering towards your goal, and that's okay. Staying adaptable is the key to success for you now. Make sure you're not led astray. Have you become distracted? Time to focus. Stay with it, whatever it means to you. Teaching. In astrology, there are 3 so-called quadruplicities. Cardinal, fixed, and mutable. The mutable signs are Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces. And when the moon is in one of these signs, you know there's going to be more flexibility in a situation. Anytime you pull this card, it suggests that there's the opportunity to keep visualizing and affirming what you want. And enjoy the daydream. And that's another thing too, like what I was saying, like not to be too disheartened by things that are happening right now, and also not to like exactly not to lose focus in because you're like going to take for granted that everything's going to work out just perfect. Okay, don't lose focus just because you feel like things are going well and they're going to continue to go well. That doesn't mean that you should, you know, get it with something else and stuff. It might mean you have a little bit of more space to deal with anything else on your plate or that comes your way, for sure. But like, don't forget. Like, set a reminder about your other tasks, the things that have more priority over whatever else that you're dealing with. Okay, and when it comes to other things that are hard to fully do anything about right in the moment without like a revolution, like just trust that things can change for the better and do what you can in any moment to be a part of that positive change. If it's going to take people being more conscious and cognizant of things and stuff, more aware of things, make sure that you are aware of things. Make sure that you, and not letting that awareness crush your optimism and you're striving for something better, okay? For yourself and others, okay? So, like, you know, the darkness is always going to, like, try and we're so high on our own supply that, like, you know, that we end up missing the mark. So stay focused, stay on the true path. Okay, so on the Friday energy, we had Hierophant, which is the other side of Venus and stuff, in the with the Taurus energy that's behind it and stuff. It's about conformity, blah, 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 this and that. Maybe we're feeling like a need to break out, or, you know, a real, or maybe it was, like, what, you know, like, okay, you know, not to say, like, in the past or too much, but, like, there's a way that we're used to things being, there's a tradition, there's a procedure, there's a process, blah, 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 there's a trusted methodology that works, you know, and why are we not doing that? Or why are we doing this so much, like, when we could be changing things for the better? The stuff, and Taurus is a fixed sign, Hierophant is a more, like, set energy and stuff, so maybe it's a little bit tense and stuff. Maybe the rest of the weekend is going to, like, just relax, because maybe the rest of the weekend is going to flow by a lot easier. So if we do have King of Wands, where we're taking action, but King of Wands knows how to have a good time too, and so it's like, it doesn't matter what day it is and stuff, you still got to stand on business, okay, what day it is. Make sure that you are still acting a king, okay? Alright, so being creative, having fun. What is our weekend message? Oh, didn't we get... Oh, I love this so much. This is so beautiful. Nothing is yet set in stone, and while we are being this change... Okay, this is a really pretty card here. You guys, I know that this lighting is really dim. I think I'm going to share this on my community. Okay, I have to remember to do that. Loving Compassion is this card from the Beyond Lemuria Oracle. Love to a situation, whether it is toward yourself or someone connected to this question, okay? There may be a need for forgiveness or for seeing things from a fresh, more expansive perspective. Remember, you are loved and have unlimited access to the gentle yet transformational force of loving compassion as and when you need it. To bring yourself back into your heart, think about those you love and moments where you have felt joy. Expand this feeling out to more and more people until the whole planet is infused with this beautiful, warm, and loving feeling. Let's just do that right now. Let's just go ahead and tap into the heart right here. Breathe into the heart. Start expanding as you inhale and as you hold your breath. The light in this heart center is getting brighter and brighter, and the rays are reaching out further and further. Okay? And then when you breathe out, it's going everywhere. It's spreading out at faster than light speeds. Circling the globe, connecting with other heart lights. human and non-human. Okay, some of us, I felt something in my back. Some of us have gone through betrayal. And that's a really difficult thing to go through. It hurts it causes us to shut down. It can cause us to shut down and, be afraid of our loving nature. Because we have been hurt while we were being, what we were, or, we thought that we were doing what we were supposed to with the people we were supposed to be with, and it turned around and it hurt us. And I understand that feeling, okay? So, have compassion for yourself, have compassion for others in whatever the situation was. Because if they knew your heart and who you are, they would not. There's something that they're hiding from themselves for them to have to do that to you. Okay? That's what it cost. But now they have karma. So, try your best to not be spiteful, to not hold grudges. It's a process. It takes time. Those feelings are going to come up because, every human that has felt these feelings, when you're tapping in, you can tap into that consciousness of every person that's ever felt it, ever, or ever will feel it. And so it's like, you're like, stuff. But you have to work it out for yourself. And have compassion for yourself. Okay. Nothing is yet set in stone. So, yeah, it is a transformational force. It truly is. It might not work right away. Not the first time I've heard this person. It might not work right away. But over time, it can help. Okay? And then, how people, can go back and forth between, making progress going in a positive direction, and then they go back to their old ways for a bit. Stuff, that happens. That happens too. That's okay. Whatever. Just let it happen. It doesn't mean you have to accept behaviors or energies that are not for your highest good. Stuff. That's where you have to have discernment and stuff. But make your decisions and take action with compassion. Okay? And even just sit and be more reflective in the interest of that compassion. Okay, and I think that it's going to be a transformation. Again, nothing is yet set in stone kind of energy and stuff. So let's see what the rest of the weekend has in store for us. Okay, Friday we have Hierophant energy. What's that about? I think stability. I think commitment. I think tradition, sure, but it doesn't have to be boring. It doesn't have to be about conformity. I don't like to read conformity. I'm not a conformist type of person myself. Conventions are useful, and, we have expectations and stuff, but, conformity, it's not needed, necessarily. It depends on the situation, I suppose, and stuff, but I'm not going to put myself in a situation where I have to be conforming. I don't like being stifled. Okay, so but we're talking about you guys, and we're talking energy. Maybe we feel like we do want to conform and stuff, and that can be a really positive aspect, because it's then it means that we're able to exist in a framework, a way that is productive. Okay, I'm going to shuffle 9 times. So I'm going to draw some cards. See here, our shadow card for the whole weekend. have overall energy. And then we're going to have, I think, okay, I have a 9-card spread that I usually use for like relationships. I think I'm going to put it for Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday, and then I'll do it like another set of cards for like, I'll have in the Sunday spot I usually have Spirit's message for like the overall energy, and the I think that I'll just add an extra line. Okay, we were on 3, I think. Let's go to 4. We're shuffling 9 times. Okay. Here's 9. Thank you. Thank you, Creator. Thank you to the Most High. Thank you to our spirit guides, our spirit team. Thank you for our ancestors and their guidance. Thank you for all of the elemental spirits. Thank you to the earth. Thank you to Gaia. Thank you to the stars, the heavens above. Thank you to all of everything in existence. Thank you to this cosmos. Thank you to my people. Okay, shadow energy. Ace of Wands. That looks like a good time to me. Ace of Wands. That's a fiery new start. That is inspiration. We are getting recharged and we are going to be ready to rock this weekend. Yeah. Okay. Energy. Friday energy. 7 of Cups. That distraction energy. Okay. So maybe that Taurian Hierophant energy is saying to stay by the book. Okay. If you start getting confused, go back to your book. What does it say? Like, stick to the plan. Stay focused. Okay. A lot of us might be working Monday through Friday, and that's fine. And it's like, so it's like, it's Friday, but you are still at work. Do not, like, check out, or if you're working on a task and stuff. But getting clear on your dreams, on your goals, on what you want and stuff, so it's like having that clarity, realizing that you have the means to get what you want and stuff. So don't get too, anything that you want, but all in time. So don't worry about which one you're going to pick first and stuff. Just make sure that you go in, okay? Unless you need it. Okay. The advice, okay, keep going. Just keep moving, swim in, okay? It can be difficult. There will be difficulties, but stay tenacious, okay? That's the morning glory on this stained glass window. Speaks to me about tenacity and persistent growth, okay? And also, psychedelic kind of perspective. So, like, the ability to shift into multidimensional perspective. Okay? So, there you go. Keep going, keep working, follow the leader. You might have somebody around that is supportive and like a mentor, or maybe you are that for somebody, so it's like you have to keep on the path and stuff because there are other people who are counting on you and stuff. It can be kind of overwhelming sometimes, but it is what it is. We gotta do what we gotta do. That is coming to a place of balance, okay? Eventually getting to a place where you can take a breather, where you can relax, or you can have a drink, maybe, like, maybe not even an alcoholic beverage, but like really just some tea, like something nourishing for you, okay? This is the healer card. This is a third eye activation card sometimes. This is a new dawn just beyond the hill, okay? This is a winding path through hills and valleys towards the sun. And so understanding that no matter what the path looks like, that it is going towards our ultimate enlightenment. Okay? So yeah, so that's a Friday. Friday with the Hierophant. And then Temperance is the other side of the Hierophant too, because it's a 1-4, so it condenses down to the 5 of Hierophant and stuff. So it's like, whereas the Hierophant is definitely in a certain kind of structure, Temperance has that Sagittarian energy, that ninth house energy of expansion and freedom and big ideas and stuff. So these are ideas that are so big that they can't be held in any kind of, these are energies and experiences. So yeah, they resist any kind of structure like that. But they also inform those traditions at the same time. Alchemy, you know, is something that is so much more than transforming base metals into gold. You know, it's more than that. And you know, one can argue it's even possible even with the methods that they were using, or can we ever do it, or whatever, or if the Philosopher's Stone is real, whatever. It doesn't matter, because it's about the process. It's about the spiritual alchemy. That is what's important, and that concept is so big that it doesn't fit into any one tradition or religion or philosophy. It is something that resists that, because it is needed. It needs to do that. It needs to be free. So like that process of transformation, of refinement, of isolating elements, of analyzing, of and where, and you know, as above so below kind of shit, that's all alchemy. This is all stuff that you do when you're on your journey of discovery and spiritual healing and growth and stuff. So it doesn't matter what religion, what philosophy, what political system you're in. These processes are bigger than that. They are deeper than that. And they are, you know, for our freedom from whatever. Okay, and this is going to be the day after 4th of July and stuff, maybe. Hopefully there isn't, like, some sort of a mishap or something that happened that day that you have to work through. It doesn't look like that to me. Maybe just the smoke is a little confusing. So if you were partying hard on the 4th and stuff, expect a little bit of blowback for that, okay? So be careful and stay safe and be responsible, okay? Like, have a backup ride planned, okay? Yeah, okay, always have a backup plan. Okay, so that's for Friday. Let's go Saturday. We have, oh baby, this is so like flying around. Ace of Pentacles. We had Ace of Pentacles for Wednesday, and we dove into that a little bit also. So this is like the new opportunity, the choice that we had. So this is the one that we made, and it's already like showing us something on Saturday. So yeah, I like this. This is like a big portal. This guy made this little circle on the ground, and he's like calling in his blessings and stuff, and he's done his offerings, he's had his incantations, you know. So that's pretty cool. Bringing in the blessings on Saturday. That's super awesome. Ooh, the advice is the Magician and stuff, so energy keeps coming up. I also keep seeing Coyote Totem. Together they, to me, say trickster, but also coyotes, I was just reading, they persevere. They're tenacious as fuck. So it's like, yeah, stay with it. Stay fierce. Stay clever. Be clever. Yes. You can watch out for other people that are, you know, using their wit and their energies for, you know, not the highest good, you know, or for their own interests and stuff, but you don't have, and you can be aware of that and stuff, but you don't have to do the same kind of dirt, throw the same kind of dirt that people do and stuff. This is a card that is also all about the alchemy and stuff. We've got the roses, which represent divine transformation and ascension. They represent goddess energy. They represent, yeah, the development, the unfoldment of the soul as well, very much like lilies do. He's got every element. He's got his battle jacket on, so that's when you're like a punk or a metalhead and stuff, and you got your fucking jacket or your vest at every fucking show, and you've got patches and pins from from all the best bands and stuff that you saw, or the worst bands that you saw, whatever. Like, like, yeah, that's to show where you've been and what you know and who you know and the energies that you've been through and around and enjoy and have experienced and are going to send out to others and stuff. This is like a signal of where you've been and stuff. So that's like, so there you go. You've got all the accolades, you've got all the credentials, you've got all the resources that you need. So just like use them and have fun with them. Playing cards. He's got the playing cards and stuff. So it's like, use your gifts, have fun with them. Okay? And the outcome is, I think, usually I see this about, like, needing to make priorities and stuff and whatnot. But I see this right now as, like, being balanced. Being more balanced. And I like that this is an ace and this is a 1, and so it's 1 + 1 = 2 of pentacles and stuff. So this earth energy is really prevalent this weekend. You're going to catch up. We talked a lot about skills throughout the week. So it's like, just like whatever you're doing this weekend, not letting it cancel out whatever like progress you've made on your skills and stuff. And let me see. Yeah, just keeping things in balance and stuff. And if you're having a good time, it's going to bring you more balance, especially if you've been feeling overwhelmed and a lot of confusion and stuff. I think like getting excited about these new opportunities that are popping up, having fun with them. I'm just getting a really fun vibe from this magician here. Does what he wants. Is the life of it's feeling like life of the party. It's feeling like tricks up your sleeve and stuff, but like by being shown something unexpected. So be open to the unexpected, expect the unexpected, and like have fun with that energy, okay? Have fun with that energy. It's going to bring you into balance. Okay? That's what I see with the 2 of Pentacles. Usually prioritizing and value and all of that stuff. And that still applies and stuff. Don't forget your priorities. Don't stray from your values, but like have fun and let that just like balance you out. 8 of Pentacles. What are we doing on Sunday? Jeez, we're just busy on Sunday? Or maybe we're looking at all the stuff that we've already done throughout the week. Maybe we're creating a plan for working more later and stuff. Maybe we've been having fun with what we're working on. Let's hope for it, because it's a Sunday. Come on, let's just relax. Okay. She looks like she's pretty relaxed. She's got her sketch pad. She's got all of her best, she's got her best snacks out. Like, she's got, like, bubble mint or something like that. She's got her scrapbooks. She's got her sketches, her tools, so, like, Sunday, which is usually about, like, a day of rest, etc., etc., is, like, going to be a work day. You're going to be getting in the nitty-gritty details on Sunday. Okay, so I feel like it's something related to the home. But yeah. And I see the Hierophant is back and stuff. I think, yeah, we're getting ready for the week ahead and stuff on Sunday. We're looking at the work that we did during the previous week. We're reviewing, we're taking notes, we're creating a plan to move forward. Yeah. And then the advice is the Hierophant. So it's like, okay, we had a good time during the weekend. Time to straighten it up. Tighten up those bootlaces. But it's also like, I think it's a time to really ask ourselves some deeper questions too. Go ahead and in this, like, create that sacred space for yourself. Make that something that is sanctified, that is sacred to you, okay? This is this time that is sacred to you. Come at it with this air of sanctity, I feel like, and it's going to heighten the vibration of whatever that you're doing. So bring that feeling of sanctity into whatever you're getting into on Sunday. And then the outcome is the High Priestess. So this is like,
you're tapping into your intuition when you do that and stuff, because then you're tapping into the more subtle energies of things. You're tapping into those higher potentials, those, and you're working with divine energy really closely. So you're channeling divine energy when you tap into that sanctified feeling, that sanctity feeling, that sacredness, that acknowledgement of the divine in every moment, and it's going to deepen your intuition. Yeah. It's going to give you kind of, it might even give you this kind of airy fairy feeling. I'm looking at her face, her facial expression, and she's like she's sitting next to a unicorn, which is all about innocence and purity and stuff. So it's like, yeah. So it's like the secrets to unlock that new level of innocence and purity and stuff. And then we have the keys on the Hierophant too. So it's like, yes, we're being practical. Yes, we're being Earth 3D based in this moment and stuff while we're doing all these plans, and we're thinking about the actual things that we're gonna do and blah blah blah, and how we're gonna make money, blah blah blah. But if we apply that sacredness, it's going to deepen our connection to that divine energy that is always flowing throughout everything, throughout every moment, and deepen our intuition and our connection to source. And overall energy of the weekend, the Hermit. So pretty reflective. I do see that the one energy and whatnot, and so it can be kind of, maybe it's solitary and stuff, but we're taking time for healing, we're taking time for reflection, we're looking back, we're analyzing things, like I was saying, like we're looking back at the previous week's work. And, making plans based off of what we've already completed and put out, and what's still in progress, etc., etc. So it's like some more of that and stuff, but it's like that deepening of the intuition and stuff. Also, the Hermit is like, okay, so I connect Temperance and Hermit because they are both mutable signs. One is the 6th house representative. Virgo is the 6th sign. Sagittarius is the 9th sign. That's the 9th house representative, is Sagittarius, Temperance energy. And they are both spiral numbers in the actual, formation of the numeral. They are spirals. And the 9 spirals upwards to heaven, and it takes these energies and it spirals upwards into heaven. It's a collective energy and stuff. So it's like, yeah. And then the 6th energy is bringing cosmic energy, divine energy down into the material realm. And it's doing so through acts of service, through charity, through loving relationships, through friendships, through stuff like that, through partnership with the land, things like that. Healing. So, and these kind, to make progression in these areas and stuff, it does take a lot of analytical ability and doing it, action, So it's like, it's not all just like completely on the gut and stuff. It's like a lot of it is like learning, taking notes along the way, yeah. So that the overall energy is like about this Hermit energy and stuff. So whether you go in, you stay in, or whether you go out and stuff, you could still have a way to experience these energies in a healing way, in a way that deepens your perspective, in a way that allows you to learn, to receive insights about past events and shine a light on them, and maybe even be like a guide for other people. Yeah. And then what is the advice overall for the weekend? And 5 of Cups keeps coming out, okay? We have a lot of things that we are holding on to from the past. What I like about this 5 of Cups as opposed to other decks is that this figure here is like collecting trash and putting it in a bag and like get it, and it's gonna go out on this barge and go to the fucking landfill, so it's getting tossed. And whatever happens to it now, not my problem, like, for better for worse, But, like, he's not crying about the 3 cups on the ground and stuff. He actually knows about the other 2 cups, and he has picked one up. So he has an ace of cups in that 5 of cups. Okay? He has an ace of cups in that 5 of cups. And I notice also this pattern on the sock here. I'm learning about the Reiki symbols, and that looks a lot like the grounding symbol in Reiki. And it reminds me also of the skull logo of the Grateful Dead and stuff, but it has a lot more zigzags on that one. But like, so, let's think about Jerry a little bit. He's saying about peace, and he's saying about joy and happiness and music and stuff. And I don't agree with everything he said, and I don't like every single Grateful Dead song I ever heard. Certainly not. But there's a couple that, really show like the genius that they had, and in that creativity and stuff. And Jerry Garcia had like a lot of down times in his life, and he just kept going with this Ace of Cups. He just kept going forward. Okay? So it's like, release the grief, take your Ace of Cups. It's there in the 5 of Cups. Okay? All is not lost. So, remembering that, having a sense of victory through that experience is going to give you strength. Let's see the outcome. The Queen of Swords. Deeper wisdom. Compassion as well. That is like logically informed, factually informed, So the Queen of Swords can be a cold hard bitch, and we all know this, but like she can, but she also is somebody that is extremely wise, and she has a deep sense of care and love for her subjects, for all who are within her realm. And that's why she has to be kind of harsh, because she is tender-hearted, and she cannot be swayed, because she's thinking about everybody. It's her being the queen, being the one with the power. It's about the whole kingdom. Okay? So, yeah. So, like, you might, yeah. So you might feel resistance to stepping out of your shell, but, like, don't worry. Release the past. Go with the Ace of Cups. And, like, find that balance. Have compassion for yourself, for others. That's with it. Nothing is yet set in stone. Holding up our intention for the highest good, no matter what. We're going to see things more clearly. We're going to hear things as they're meant to be heard. Not by people who speak them, not by the conscious intention of the people who speak, but, like, we're going to hear the truth. We're going to see the truth. And we're going to be, and that's going to enable us to move in truth. Okay, we got Ace of Swords earlier too, so that ability is just getting stronger. Have faith in that. Practice makes perfect, okay? You can't always be believing that you're right and stuff, so make sure that you're, checking your work, okay? And, yeah, okay, that's all I'm going to say. I think that this is a decent enough reading here. We've got the message out. I hope that it works for some of you guys. Okay, take care. Love you. Bye.